A Thursday afternoon, the 15th day of April 2021. Ekosiisen is live and airborne on Asempa FM 16 minutes after 2. Yet I'm winning us Simon Munyana Kwaba Biomidio Sabon so from Yobi. Yet not to say Annuncianifa and a Dreadye Eba area. Let me officially welcome you aboard Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, current affairs talk show. Ekosiisen live on Asempa FM. If you are joining us for the first time, Mamin Kai will say your studios ewo Kokomlemle won't cry in Tuba Kokomlemle at 355 Fanofa Street eho and Asempa FM ewo and Obaha. The entire multimedia group into Joy FM, Inshra FM, Ewo Kumase, said the Munimino, Love FM, and so Ewo Kumase, Baoban Cry Ha, Joy FM, Ewo Ha, Adum FM, Asempa FM, Hit FM, Adum TV, Joy News, and a Joy Prime, Yenina Yewon Cry, Kokomlemle, 355, Fanofa Street. We are live online. myjoyonline.com and adomonline.com. Ubetimeti and live. Or download your apps nenswa on your mobile into Oko App Store, Google Play Store, and a Huawei App Gallery. Ubetimi any apps, no, and then you can listen to us live on the apps. Over Facebook and so facebook.com/Asempa 94.7 FM. That's our page. Like the page and share our stream. No share no so and share. Would love to hear from you, and let's stay interactive. On Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram. Your WhatsApp line so 0548 955 947 0548 955 947. For messages, Nebrani and Kai. Emma will start on a sad note, and only saying in a more tema joint church, our community 7. Now, a senior colleague, a friend of the show, Abdul Malik Kwekuba Konemame, Yako Ekoye Wufu Som Ekopene, Nechikrabre, Inti Ene Ebusia, say Omunam Quine so Edamunina Asemoa. Moba ebabija won ebabija won ne ade no ye da munyinara ase, and it was quite a good one, very well organized, and kudos to the family for the honor omodiaye won mame, and that's what happened in Tema this morning. And we are back in studio, and from Ablekuma Central to Sekendi Takrade in some SEC. Of course, Munyina Sumunim say a free enra eba and a matiti list be say deputy ministerial list. Matiti be but when him say Ekosiisen enkaya open the authentic list eha and I will better no. And Ekosiisen nya kape no say stamp of approval idea to say buy. And just stay tuned. Obibesi time Okuchu will bring you that list back to back. There was a routine nara efa deputy ministerial list na hono ene obeti nyina. Tell a friend to tune in to 94.7 and that the deputy ministerial list is ready. From trade to education, interior to defense, finance to gender, social welfare, Ninyana Yukra Ewaha. And you would want to stay tuned and get to know who is going where on the deputy ministerial list. Here we are the also Utinano, Yabesan Abumu. In Takraden Son Sami see Unim say the security situation in Sekendi Takrade, the Twin City, is getting worse by the day. Report of armed robbery, attacks here and there. And Yabekoho Aqua Dinkom, Ablekuma Central and Sono, a idea to say, and I was a press conference, Bibaso, and Sembi Brina Koso Ewoho. I mean, it's bizarre. I mean, the pictures, the videos are yehuno any inyai. We'll show all of them to you. Into bra Facebook is here na bra besha Ablekuma Central in Sema Ekoso. Yedi in Koma about road accident, the whole of this week. And ye twaso 37 and pay fresh accident esi wo. Uko University of Ghana campus Legon. a similar thing is see we have the exclusive videos you be showing in at the moment. It's part of our big agenda to make road accident a topical issue in our country. So they be yen na ebe dwendwen ho na ya pe ne poma sibre enti moma yen na yen hwe ni. Yeah, WhatsApp line is 0548 955 947 0548 955 947 and no any WhatsApp line for messages nebra and then so some very important personalities I was talking to Dominic off air now make us say the month of April I say I'm off we do on birthday in April and also power and Bebre now so a big man. I mean, I say April, a challenge October kakra. Even though we knew her papa, but almost challenge only October corner pepe. Because when him say legends are born in October. But I said that's far April for no a run for our money. And a Kofi Kenata and Oko Western region. I will tell you, sir, the Western region has gold. We have manganese. We have bauxite, we have timber, we have cocoa, we have rubber, and we have Kofi Kenata. You know, Kofi Kenata defines the Western region. Absolutely talented musician. And a happy birthday to you, Kofi Kenata. Kofi Kenata. No, Kofi, you're too much. Kofi Aye. Happy birthday to you, Kofi Kenata. One of the pride of the West. And if you have any link to the Western region, you should be proud of this young man, Kofi Kenata, for putting the Western region on the map. That's it. We are proud of you, Kofi. Keep being you and keep giving us some good music. That's it. Papa Matissa, and at 5 p.m. we'll release a nyoma just to celebrate his birthday. And the nyoma is titled Thy Grace. Thy Grace. Yeah, share about 5. By that time, I'm pouring until we'll play that music for you. Kofi Kenata. No, Kofi, we're too much. From Team Move, they say they wish you many more greatness. And this from your PRO, Nana Kwesi Kumsen. Yen Shana Yen Twaso. And then Sono Matese Lil Wayne. On kwaso e Kofi cancer on. Kofi cancer Lil Wayne. Kojo. Lil Wayne. Kojo cancer Lil Wayne. And they on so now would and Johnny Kofi Kenata celebrate on birthday on the same day, 15th of April. Until they add to the number of April borns. Big guys. Oma hina kwabna santi April born. Minim any April born you know. So I just say you go through the list. October bonds no too much. October bonds they can say shas here and they sorry nkonde. All the big men October bonds. But April for no so there. Where you say April is the best month ever. Don't forget Alex Martinson, Mate, Enran so Madame Fobako see idea your Kingdom FM and Kesim morning show host Eddie the birthday. Or see idea happy belated birthday to you. That's it, Papa. And we wish you well. We wish you well. Maybe we'll start from Ablekuma Central. Now, you shared your course with Ablekuma Central. And Abednego Asante, I see doing a Coco PM. There was supposed to be a press conference at Ablekuma Central. And eventually, what happened, was some very bizarre scenes. Over Facebook, is here, and just log on to facebook.com/asempa 94.7 FM. Now, share the course so Ablekuma Central. But Abednego, by Mike Nanafe, Yen Shati, we say Ghanaian comedian Bismarck the Joke also celebrates his birthday today. Wow. Mami Efiakoto, anyway, about into Bismarck the Joke. Happy birthday to you as well. Abednego Akwaba, let's say.
Me Joseph Pidi, nyame ado me hoye.
Fantastic. And Ablekuma Central, he fan na okoko pie.
Ablekuma Central, constituency party office, no.
Party office.
And
then there was a coso.
Now, I tell you, say, a mobunu be a moho from concerned grassroots.
Okay.
Of Ablekuma Central.
Okay.
Our more constituency. Now, omo ye mobunu be a more party.
Okay.
Or constituency. na omo ka omo ba press conference
okay
e de nneema bi a ekọ so ho a omo fu so money nje ho e de aba beto abontene Ghana fo ne mpanifo ate omo consensus na mo nneema na say president ya appointment a MC na no ahwe the choice of betimi nominate na ebia omo fi say betimi influence president in decision but neso omo ha omo yes omo be press conference na mabunu bi free ba bi ba say enya de a omo my press conference or party office
another youth group be so ba
ho eso mo nye
and me so wutie ya de see ye no ye nsaka videos inti on Facebook betimi ababa behwe niome course wa Blekuma Central Party office no enim on Facebook live bra na behwe videos ne yes abed nego nti na den
nti ba sa no obi na ye manya kakra
okay
na me ay me ntim ho ase wo ho a anche bia so ne hu se police officials so efi ho ba ya no mugu ka mu a am police officers so ba ya on by intervene plastic chairs ne bebre papa mbubu bebre ebi mo kra so say police officers ni bi na manfo bi do mo sake kan mo kakra ho a emom famani ahu no na emom chairs ni bo abubu papa canopies na yin na mo bubu ni na wo party office na ni mo a empani for mo anya press conference na wo ani mo
the press conference na
amaso na emom eba sa no
na omo a sa youth group na eba say almost top press conference no na omo se why na so ma won
omo momu de ebi mu se omo ye constituency executives ni bi ebi su so omo ye omo so the party no omo fi say na youth ni person omo ye no omo be so omo de division ana omo ewo aheba party ni mu no omo pe say dipin more ewo eye party ni omo hwe ema bunu no ense party no eye
constituency what it means is our concerned grassroots members no they are essentially against the MC or who
yeah omo mpeno ohwa omo wo eye former MP no eye honorable Ebenezer Nate ni side
okay
ene chairman no omo ni omo nyina ehwibom omo fi say MC ni ye bibia amwa ama party no antimani nkonimo wo eye constituency o ensam no de omo boss bebre bi ti say omo say MC no enya dia ope nkabom enya dia oni party chairman na other constituency executive na vice MP ni susu na omo so onene ti ado ahoma so pa atese omo hwa yemame Mariama Kale Amui MC no oyoba oyemame pani atese na ni afi a omo fi se senior kawote na osika okom nyina bom na mutimi build the party no na say seat ne ka mutimi retain e wo 2020 elections na so niam bi mu fi say oye na amama party ni dincho e wo constituency wa even omo allege e kra say a week to elections no aya aboso kan a omo hu ni say hoyo omo World Bank we need the constituency no omo say MC no die say I mean to two shops be bremu e wo aboso kan mama fo bebre ntima madwuma omo de bufu kra ameto aba ebi so amana omo mba so mba tutia onabo Ebenezer Nate ni nyina ka ho nti na omo ka say enya de a omo bo president omo we de chop na omo pa president say so your appointment a mama no ma onsa real fanidin emma onfo bi foforo a omo fi so betima United Party no e constituency ho na omo welfare ana so omo mpuntu da na kuma so na obetima dijuma no na o nominate sa nipa no enti omo asema omo kanyina nse nya de a na fe so omo kika ne mo bebre se MC na award contract bi na yibi ama ne abusuafo ne mo bebre atase party for no makom de wom e wom peso so a omo fi se sempanifo anti omo ni anhwe MC ni se omampani sa boni din wo ha ahwe campaign kra di campaign no mabunu se omunye bi e wo ye mpeso ne so a ni nyina omo de kan abo party ni se kokko se omunhwe na omutu na mo a
bebo placard no me ho obi se chairman Debra the grassroots and then choice for MC chairman Debra ne constituency chairman
Frank Debra ono ne constituency chairman
no ono na we mo peso ye name
MC ono na mo pe no omo so ono no oyo bi a obetimi otimi kan nipa dodo bom party interest ne eda na kuma so a mabunu so bi hia bibia odwane kɔ ne nkyɛn a kyɛm bra ne timi boa hom enti sɛ president kra sɛ on nominate obi a on consider chairman Debra no money din sɛ as MC ɛwɔ Ablekuma Central na wotimi medi ne dwuma ɛwɔ yɛ mpɛso ne so ɛwɔ hɔ a no mbɔ ma party ne so seat na sabre ahwere ɔmo no party ne atimenya 2024 aya abato na yɛbɛto ne mu
wow enti the other group na buy and so no unya omo ni omo di nkomo
minya omo no omo di nkomo pa
and they also believe say MC yo ho na ye
yeah omo say bit say mini constituency organizer Ali Dogo menene kasai odo kwa do justify police for stormy on say press conference na mabunu ye no o ka che say illegal it's as a president crowd order say me am obi anya assembly like because of COVID-19 me obi am na omo baby bisa kra also come kwaji permit every police for and as some inform leadership of party na executives no bia who say ampampa mo ba baby bisa o man discuss anya hwe ana fesu osaka say enye no kra say MC ni contribute to MP ni defeat e constituency wo na mom chairman ni former MP no edin say omo ni cause omo defeat e constituency wo a enka bom ni adwuma on be ya bom no
and this is the constituency
constituency organizer Ali Dogo ana on so kan say omo was bobi a ompa mo MP no and chairman secretary omo no omo ko say ye defeat na mo fa nche MC no e wo MP so ani so enti akwese party no say constituency mu achemienu
okay
ebi mu side with
MP no
chairman and MC
and other executives
in the sofa
MC usi ni mfia kwa ni wo hwa wadi mfie be sen
moment me an checking it but asem kan say na ni afie oye maame wo hwe mabunu ni nsem mo kan na mo say oye maame a 50 years kra obetima abro so oye maame a omo expect say obetimi unite omo nyina na so anya say
at the time na wo free ho no former MP no hu no ho
former MP no wa ma ho ma huni wo ho
constituency chairman
so ma huni wo ho ono so ma huni wo ho
ba na calm aba ho
ama sabe police phone gina ho che ya hwese bia na obi ba be basa na ase bibia but am hwe ya calm aba ho no emo constituency office ndo matum am de ko jan ready bia bo ho
mi hu video
asabe de nyade a obi betima akọ office akọ bibia na mabunu no so aka say press conference in the we cry ahase ombe yesa ombe ye bebre
na constituency office no ni one store room no
ho
mo nwin pe office papa na press conferences no moye
funny
constituency office one store room we
funny ebia na mi ko hu ya na no mom no na mi ko hu ti ebia mo plaza ombe ebia no mom da mi timi nche nti na bibi fufuro bisa omdi twi ma me yam shim kakran say o say COVID-19 relief items na government achiche no say MC items buy ya okoko je ni share assembly ni share no wa momu bi say NDC phone call achiche ma allegation kasia omo ya me try say metimanya MC ni kwa na dwunkum na so enya dia sabre metimanya na mabisa no sansense me omo kan and say relief items na omompani na say aban de buy say achiche ma obi no that's amanyo seminar ebi mu de ye ya tese ade a wo se ye be probi ni ahwe ni nyina kan ebi mu se contract o ma contract o mo mu bi o chiche contract o ma chairman ni ada executive ni bi na mom enkrofo a mu perceive o say family and friends and o kan nyina bi o say MC ni family and friends in corner o mo contract e wo municipal ni mu nti nyina ka ho ne nti a o say o company and one to ase akonya na onfo bi foforo emra
and obi foforo ne constituency chairman
ono ana mo so mo pe no
on your friend of Frank Debra
constituency chairman Ablekuma Central MPP ono mo so betima di adwuma no
mate abednego ye das
yo pidi me das
Ekosiisen in high Asempa FM that our man Abednego Asante Asiedu live reporting for us from the Ablekuma Central constituency. Some messages na fe yen hwen to aso and say American aka yen semi go up no so no edoso enche Elton John Brobe will be joining us na fe ye go over the list of deputy minister. That's the time I know you've all been waiting for. Until you go over the list here. Good afternoon, Obi. Obi Pa, why are you laughing at our constituency office? We don't like that too. Anyway, today the MCE for Ablekuma Central has yet exhibited her level of incompetence by causing her people to disrupt our press conference. We don't need her as MCE for Ablekuma Central. Nana Ekwamwa Boaten Ewo Ablekuma Central. This one says, discerning Ghanaians will support visionary and competent President Nana Akufo-Addo to do more for the future of the youth. Let's have faith and confidence in the NPP government to deliver Ghanaians with selfless and competent leadership. Regards to Honorable Alhaji Labaran Yakubu Bari and the incoming national youth organizer of the NPP, Salam Mustafa, aka SM for Life, in Shraba, Anelka. This one says,
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
a happy birthday to a legend from the West. Kofi, your generosity, humility, and sense of humor will propel you to greater height. It has always been refreshing to be around you. We can never have enough of you. God bless you, Martin Kenatha. We Efri Charles Bisu. Charles Bisu here, Regional Secretary Ma NPP, our Western Region. And all the way about going out to you, Kofi Kenata. We say, bro, please wish my small boy Prince Osei Sapon, aka Baba Yara of Kesben FM in Kumasi, a happy birthday. And the Prince Osei Sapon, baby friend Baba Yara or Kesben FM, e Kumasi. Happy birthday to you. We if Francis Uwusuho and ba enti. Thank you. This one says, good afternoon, Obi, and greetings to your production team and my brother on my hand. Good afternoon to my dear friend Millicent Ajewa Okodie, CEO of Millie Hair House, who is doing the listening inside Dansoman, Richmond, our Standard Chartered Bank, and I know the way abainti Millicent Ajewa Okodie. We are CEO of Millie Hair House. Ewa Dan, someone happy birthday. No, good afternoon to you. It's not your birthday, actually. We say, good afternoon, Obi. It's another Thursday with us here. I'm listening to you live inside Kumasi Kokoso news site near the 4BN military barracks via multi-TV radio channel Asempa FM, Kwame China, and Ediwe Free Kumasi Abreyen. Thank you, Kwame China. Ma yentie unso. Obi, if the constituency has a problem, they should deal with it. The MCA never ordered for any closure of shops in Abose Okai. Clement Boateng, co-chairman, Abose Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, and on the way, Abainti, a constituency for Amoka say, MCA ma to two shops, mono. Co-chairman for Abose Okai Spare Parts Dealers say, enye no kre de biarada. Enti, Munshanenso, Emfa, MIA. Let me say a big good afternoon to you, Ambassador Cabral Blay Ami here. Good afternoon. Akpokenue. Mejidisi Bibia Ekoye. We say, Obi, the chairman had a plan to build a party office for the party, but people who are stingy and cannot stand for the people was his stumbling block. Frank Debra laughs the NPP grassroots in Ablekuma Central. Richard Krampa in Ablekuma Central. Masa, when see party office are ye each race is here the enkoyi. But Mema Elton John Brobe Akwabo, a presidential affairs correspondent into your bus anonymous say let's know common ye be the end and some wo let's know so wo Elton Akwaba and saying
be Josephine Aboko
Ekoyi
kakra kekrekram
Elton John Brobe. No, Elton, way too much. What baby not to say? What baby no, but I said Jubilee House boko.
We have a man here whatever.
Oh, mine we watch now. We watch now. I'm on for train. You know, I'm on for train.
And you go cry.
Would have to serve them what they want to hear. Yenim say officially, any anochna the list proper no ebeba. The official list will be out. Nyame ya doma.
Of course, yeah.
But I said the DBI no. Yenya leads ahead of time. What are we hearing?
Say Obi. And Rano and Renumre. best that is around baby 6 move baby.
Yes.
And you TSA meeting be cost for Jubilee House or I just here after dialogue na ya let it in the problem so we share Jubilee House or now meeting ankasa na kyerɛ sɛ yɛntete akyire mu a na ɔmo mu hyia ne bebree nipa aban no agree sɛ saa nkɔfoɔ no na ɔbɛ nominate ɔmo for deputy ministerial position. That's the clear ne kwakɔ yɛ sɛ it was more like a retreat. It was more like a retreat for saa nipa kuo no. Enti metete Emma me frɛfrɛ no bi mu ɔmo confirm say indeed yɛafrɛ ɔmo a ɔmo do ɔmo ni kyerɛ Jubilee House no as a time enti yɛ adwene sɛ yɛbɛtwɛn na yɛtie ABC. And late in the evening, and I saw yɛasototo form no. That is not meeting up in the way na meeting ankasa apart from nipa binom a baby akwa doing there you can say with certainty say 99% complete.
Okay.
Aka 1% and then 1% is one penny be to officially say CCR and new the letter come Speaker of Parliament na wire referral na fe Parliament so Eddie Omujuma. Enti na just say the tea and say at the meeting a very clear say we Ministry of Finance and energy few honoma some ministries you know when na abana na adwen say obobenya 3 deputies each.
Okay, nti Ministry of Finance and
Ministry of
Energy.
Yeah.
Omenya 3 deputies each.
3 deputies each.
Okay.
Na the akano if you honoma bi mo benya 2 to be one be ba kope.
Okay.
Na regional ministers they will be
enya
deputy.
Okay.
Enti sana ekopi mo
hono. Before we go into the details no, yenim say Ministry of Finance ebenya 3
deputies.
Ministry of Energy ebenya 3. Some other ministries benya 2. No more marketing in 1. There will be no deputy regional ministers. We are and I think to give a certain background, okay, on the 21st of January, the Director of Communications at the Presidency issued a statement.
Exactly.
Okay, said President Akufo-Addo's new government. The President of the Republic, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, will on Thursday, 21st January 2021, submit to Parliament the list of proposed ministers and regional ministers of his new government to the Speaker of Parliament for the process of their prior approval for appointment in accordance with the dictates of the Constitution. As has already been correctly indicated, the total number of ministers, the total number of ministers to be appointed by President Akufo-Addo will not exceed 85.
Right.
They will not exceed 85. And it's down from the 126 that characterized the first term in office. In the name say what the deputies nebeka substantive ministers omu nyina be 85. So far substantive ministers are omudia ba 46.
Yeah.
Or the 30 ministers plus 16 regional ministers, 46. And the 46 out of 85 na aka saying naka 39. Ebeka 39. Good. And we are expecting 39 positions to be filled now,
True.
relative to the deputy ministers. Great. In the Okase, kind statement, no tokoswa. 7 ministries, namely aviation, business, blah, 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 they've all been consolidated. In this statement, it was clear, sir, the energy ministry, ebenya 2 deputies.
Right.
One of whom will be from the Western region. But I think other considerations are MIA 3. I don't know if that would affect the number 85 no. And now so there will be some trade-offs into ABR na ministry we say emamu 2 deputies. Ubenya bako na energy ministry. We are still working within the 85 number no. You get it. Into 46 substantive ministers gone, 39 now to be filled.
Right.
And the numbers we know now, maybe we will now have to go into the proper details of what we know. And some of the names are Yatia Yebetimi Aka said this is we are now the backstory now. Exactly. Saying at the account. But some of the names we've heard, I name said 99% certain no. Ebi here. Let's
and the certificate Ministry of Finance
yes.
they are saying say we kind of Oriata.
Yes.
Our substantive minister not to Chenya. Owura Charles Adubu him.
Charles Adubu.
Why any deputy no information and say obesan akoswo di say jumadi na as deputy finance minister.
Okay.
Na fe abena say sorry member of parliament for Atiwa East.
Atiwa East.
Ono so the nomination no baby adu no just assembly and the new. Ya can third person now. Or my penny be bonidi. Now said the name no Owura ko attend the on community hobby.
So chairman of the finance committee.
Yeah, chairman of finance committee. Now third person I can and on still are ongoing talks and the consultation of course say be I'm for be a raising issue about regional balance.
Yes.
Now one concern was that that's a minister of finance, you have almost reps from Eastern region and I take it the substantive minister, the deputy at Atiwa East. Charles Adubu also has a relationship with the region. Yeah. Okay. And the third person obey deputy
but the name we heard was John Kuma.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yet John Kumedi. But of course, said Yawokano. Said Makanusa Makasa, Yabubun Dini, we will now come to the backstories now, which might lead to some changes.
Some alignments,
realignment.
Because you're teaching some about
of course.
Some of the ministers, or more concerns with some of the names are about. And whether or not they were consulted or not.
Absolutely. And we'll come to those details. But Sisian for the finance ministry, 3 deputies now, Edubu Ahen, Abno Sayasari, and the name John Kuma has come up now for 3 deputy finance ministers. The next
Yanko energy.
Now
energy not just a member of parliament for second D or no dear
Andre Japamesa.
Yeah, Obi our observe and be honest or na poor meetings, any pictures about want to move to the beauty and change.
Yes.
As a clear, some of them even though in an unofficial position or started understanding be a cost of ministry and a lot of them as I just said the current dialogue was on Galam say Deputy Minister Benito Yatis on one beside Deputy Minister of Finance and Natural Resources. He's currently the coordinator for that particular event.
Team up minister and put it together to organize this event and the regional consultative forum. Benito and a chair of that particular committee.
And I mean, there's no way
he will be in there, but one other person is going to join. You drew idea.
Yes. It's the Ministry of Energy, we
Andre Japamesa.
If you want man, William Orokwedu, if you just search South MP, or also so, or no, in the last government, I just
he's still being maintained.
And a member of Parliament for Karaga,
Mohammed Amin,
or no, yes, I said,
okay,
Obe
Mohammed Amin, Oreku, and Andre Japamesa.
Yeah. But question man for Busana said, so how do you distribute them? Because we know, sir, one may be in charge of power, one may be in charge of
petroleum,
but the other person, the dear human power.
In the last way, you remember, say MP for Efia, Joseph Kujo was the 3rd deputy,
right?
Not only in charge of finance and investment, finance and investment at the ministry. I don't know if that portfolio will remain, and that's one best same at the Amaway. What will be of interest? And it's Sir Osha in the last way, Oreku was in charge of power.
Exactly.
And Amin in charge of petroleum. And would they still maintain? And then Mesa would be in charge of where now say Mesa will go to power. How would the realignment look like? But that's for the energy. That's for the energy ministry.
And one key ministry is about Toga. And then the human nature say, you see, sometimes some of these appointments share the parliamentary connection to the nominees. Yes. And whether or not, in the absence of the substantive minister, he has a ministry, rep be your parliament, or bet me answer questions, or bet me lay paper near the other. And my number point says, any panny sitting MP and I say, substantive minister, when I say minister, and I say, also be lay paper in your home. The equally substantive minister, met my say, and I said, a leader, the application could speak on CBI, allowed deputy man, yes, you man now. Deputy bet my and the most sometimes we have balance now, or what try, or one day, there will always be a member of parliament in one of the ministries. Interaction between ministry and parliament. But unfortunately, the information I am picking up in terms of the Attorney General's Department, Minister of Justice, it looks like we will have non-MP in that particular office from
because the substantive minister no
on your MP
and the
two deputies not none of them is an MP. First one
names
what I've picked is that there will be a senior deputy minister.
Okay.
Now this senior deputy minister for Provisional I'm picking, they say Owura Afetua Yeboah.
Okay.
Or yet private legal practitioner was Sunyane.
Yeah.
Now in the last parliamentary primaries of the MPP, you know, or contested the then chief whip of the MPP.
Okay.
Sunyane East. Kwesi Asomachreme.
Yes.
And Prime Minister Nkuyama, Mr. Asomachreme, every year I was back to Parliament. Now elevation is so. From a private legal practitioner in Sunyane all the way to a deputy attorney general.
That's huge.
From Nipema, my chicken combo, I'm close to Owura Godfrey, the word I'm saying, or who way as a senior deputy minister. So in terms of rank, you know, that's honorable by immediately after the substantive attorney general. The other person are about na or Tradia or Gempa. Edia yabe chuja edini dina asonaba dapa. Na or ya friend to the Ghana bar and the New York bar.
And the New York bar.
That is information we have.
Okay.
Now with this new arrangement, it looks like we don't know whether you hold dual citizenship, but we'll look at that in subsequent discussions. Yeah. But currently, was a vice president of the alternative dispute resolution chamber.
Okay.
That's setting us actually Gimpa.
Okay.
Now this evening they are very nice, very encouraging. Jonona or the second person Oka Owura Yeboah.
Okay.
Or the Ministry of Justice.
I hear
some of these
former
names,
chief whip now refer to Ame
Yaucheme. Okay, there are
and
two.
Soma was the
Lands and Natural Resources Minister. Thank you.
Where Ame Yaucheme.
Okay, the names. These are the names we have. Indeed, some of them, you know, I've spoken to them, and they indicated indeed they were at the meeting yesterday. And some of them, Krano, are on their way back to their constituencies and come back to Accra on Monday for the formal announcement to be made for them to start their work.
Fantastic. Anyway, that's for the Attorney General.
Yeah, that's for the Attorney General, Minister of
Justice. Local government decentralization and rural development.
Yeah. So,
deputy.
Yeah, so the deputies, know two names, and these are names are not more harder than.
Yes.
But it is very unclear at this very moment because the discussion I had from what somebody was telling me said,
Ekosiisen on
Member of Parliament for Ekwapim South, I think, Obiamwa. No, a deputy minister.
Yes.
What information I'm picking said, a minister of state
at the Ministry
of Local Government. It's very unclear for now.
Okay.
But what is clear is that he will still be at the local government minister on the Owura Collins team.
Okay.
Now, honestly, another deputy.
Two.
Almost two. Owura Obiamwa and
Collins team. Honestly, MP.
Honestly, MP.
New Joabin,
no, I think offensive, either offensive south or north, but from the offensive area in the Ashanti region. These are the people for the local government, ministry.
Okay. In the Obiamwa and a Collins in team. Yadi Kenya say lawyer Alfred Tria Yeboah and Obano
Diana
Asnabadapa and Echo Attorney General as deputy ministers. Yen share land and natural resources. Land and natural resources no yɛde kan abo bakudin two deputies and ebeko ho bako abo ni the current
the current
and as immediate past
outgone deputy minister currently the chairman of the coordination committee of the dialogue on illegal mining Benito Owusu Bio ono the call now the other name yensa akaye
member of parliament
for Takwa Isuayem constituency in the western region
Honorable George Mreku Duka. But Duka has done well for himself.
Of course, I mean, and I'm not surprised because on the campaign I call before the election, you know, I remember one Sunday your call Western Regional, your call NDBBR or the constituency. I mean, message our president at the man. Takwa for they say mo money na se bu pejamia na mo pejamo MP so na you better appear be the next year obeboa. I'm not surprised nomination way about more especially when the issue of illegal mining,
and
small scale mining, about a very big issue in the country.
Yeah.
And they are looking at Obia or free beer mining area, no Buama, Minister and because of him, it's no secret. Minister Nankazaka said, election can create Komulusia. Komulusia because of war would declare on illegal mining because they lost almost in all the mining areas are near war. It looks like I'm queer. And so how do you get the people back? They think that
getting Mekuduka there.
Yes, or more mining community or more understand the concerns of the people, they can play a lead role.
And I'm impressed about his rise because when him say he became the municipal chief executive for Takwa and Swaye.
Sure.
In the rise, he drew MC or Takwa. Owini Echo Parliament, he rose to become the vice chair of the Mines and Energy Committee for quite a long time. And after in the process, he also has a very rich resume. And his CV is very, very rich in the area of mines, in the area of oil and gas, and all of that. I think he's really best fit for that particular position. Let's see how he would help his minister to perform in that ministry. Congratulations to you, Honorable George Mreku Duka. Mamin Fanchia Sonkonsoma, Madame Fubako, second Takwa, Chris Labi Boateng. Chris, good afternoon. Mejidise Bibia Ekoyi Ede Emamo. What it then means is the expectation of the people in the mining areas in the western region will be high. Because when him say, so we Mreku Duka sin chair for Takwa and Swayim. So the neighboring constituency, Pristia Hone Valley.
Sure.
The NPP lost. Also another mining constituency. You go further deep into the region. Obeko Amenfi East mining constituency, the NPP lost. Amenfi Central was with the NDC retained. Amenfi West was with the NDC retained. Oko further up to Upper Dentra West, historical and NDC seat, an MPP seat, sorry, but the NPP lost. Omunyina mining constituency, the last man standing in that whole list of constituencies,
the outcome requiring
very close, very, very close. Expectations on him will be high, and I hope he can vindicate the trust of the president and his party in that ministry.
So we Ministry of Trade. Also one key government ministry
Ministry of Trade.
Now, the alcohol say a dim so far any it looks like.
No, I think they are three. And for Ministry of Trade, Ama Dokua,
former deputy
information MP for Ekwiapim North, on anything Abba, and our very good friend Michael Otrebefi, MP for New Joabin South,
Koforidua
proper, on Unsudiyaba. And there is one name, it taking many by surprise, but he's a young man, a solid guy, Herbert Crapper. Herbert.
Exactly.
Good. And Herbert Crapper Ensudin Abba as the third deputy minister in charge of trade. And he said, when we get to the backstory, now we'll see how the realignments will go. But these are the three names about Herbert Crapper, Michael Otrebefi, and Ama Dokua.
See, what is unclear is whether names in our best stand.
Absolutely.
We've been told that apart from energy and finance, the other ministries in our one. Now here is how this will go. Ministry of Education, another key area. The name we have so far, Gifty Ampofo.
Gifty Chum Ampofo.
Yes, exactly. That is the name.
But she was there.
Yeah,
she was there the last time.
And Intim Fojo.
Reverend Intim Fojo.
Exactly. So these are the names about
Reverend Intim Fojo. That's for Asen South constituency. Yeah, he's been on the education committee in Parliament for a long time.
For a very long time.
I'm hoping
the stance on LGBT
is well
very, very, very
but he's an ordained
well
minister. And I'm told, Baptist Church East Legon. He's a resident pastor in the even as he serves as a politician, he's also still a minister of the gospel. Let's see the influence and impact of the Babe Boani minister and education ministry.
I forgot roads and highways are a dear Abetoja so far in him. Nimse Biba Bekan, Honorable Steven Jalula, Member of Parliament for Pru West.
Pru West.
Bono East. Bono East. Afe Evans Opoku Bobie, Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports.
Oh, Opoku Bobi Eko Youth and Sports.
That is the name we have picked.
But I hear say for roads and highways, no, Stephen Jalula and this lady, Mavis in Cancer Buedu.
Exactly.
Mavis in Cancer Buedu's name is also in there for roads and highways, 2 deputies. But Evans Opoku Bobi Ediani, a very interesting
Very
name.
interesting.
He was the regional minister
For the Ahafo region.
Ahafo region.
And
on
as to
maintaining
whether
the seat, no.
a regional minister can take a step down and become a deputy, that's also another issue. Because we know, sir, concerns were honum here and there about some of the names and some of the ministers were more concerns there. How President resolved these matters from now till Saturday. Evans
Opoku Bobie heading to the Ministry of Youth and Sport. One other critical ministry would be the Information Ministry.
Of course, yeah.
Information Ministry.
On Asempa FM.
I know the CCR no say no first of all no before President Kwa announced substantive ministers.
Yes.
There was a claim saying we are now communication and information. Now for a deputy minister under that 2 ministries will be responsible for information. Uncle Bomusa. Now the Yenyan intense Fatima Abubakar.
Fatima to Abubakar.
Sisi America say we deputy director of communication
the
Jubilee
president
House no a very vocal person
solid
radio
lady.
so
Solid lady.
about communication say odimu akotini papa. That is the name
Abba
App
for deputy
information minister. Whether there will be 2 we don't know.
Okay.
Pius we don't know where he stands now because he has baby so far. As names are but what I'm picking is that information may end up with 2
deputy ministers. But Fatima,
maybe the door is not closed.
Fatima Abubakar is confirmed.
Of course, yeah.
She's heading to the information ministry. For now.
And Al Hassan Tampoli, former MPA chief executive member of parliament, now as a deputy transport and aviation minister.
Transport and aviation for Hassan Tampoli.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've not heard Okoboy, but we've heard Tina Mensah as a deputy health minister.
Still will be maintained at the health ministry. For Okoboy, I've said, Okoboy would be a CEO of one of the agencies.
Right.
But I will put the agency name out subsequently. Yeah.
And see, Obi, these are the names so far as we have it. Now, most of them, Nipa, I
almost forgot. And we can also confirm, and when a traditional the multimedia group and Yamiadum Air continue.
Exactly.
Mark Okreku Mante is the deputy minister for tourism and creative arts. Confirmed. That we can confirm for the people of Ghana. Mark Okreku Mante, deputy minister, tourism and creative art. And that's one good news for us here at the multimedia.
The plan, according to them, they say
Agric Ministry. Agric Ministry.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. The names are Abano. The MP for Mansour Dubia, what's his name? Yao Frimpong, yes. Yao Frimpong is confirmed for the Agric Ministry as deputy. And Trobu na Moses Enim one.
Exactly.
Moses Enim. Moses Enim is also likely heading to the Fisheries Ministry to deputize your friend is saying Honorable Hawa
maybe it's our Kumsen.
And Moses Enim from Trobo will be heading to the Fisheries Ministry. And I believe we've dealt with the entire list for now as we have it. And those are the names we have for now. And said Yakano, according to the president's own statement released in January through his director of communications, the list of ministers will not go beyond 85. And we are still working with that particular number. We say, you guys didn't talk about railways. I want to know if Andy Apiakubi has been maintained. That we have not heard.
We don't have any information on that.
Ain't you need information? We say, good afternoon, Obi. Please, the people of Amasaman are reminding the president that we are the third largest constituency in the country now, and we are waiting patiently for our share of the cake. Greetings to my able MP, Honorable Akwesi Efrifa Mensah, and my workaholic MC, Clement Wilkinson. Leo, Ewa Mayira inside Amasaman. Leo, the thing is that for the new entrant into parliament, they might have to bid their time, kakra. And apart from 2 new entrants in ministerial positions, almost all the rest, would have to bid their time for the new entrant. And that's how come for somebody like Dr. Prince Amma, who is a true educationist, solid.
We thought, they can give back as a deputy education minister.
Yes, but he has to bid his time. Fortunately for him, he's been made the vice chair of the education committee. And for new ministers, new MPs, unfortunately, Amasaman MP didn't account when they were said.
Indeed, in the information I'm picking, and in the run up to presidency, I agree on some of these lists. The discussions, of course, most of them concern apart from maybe some of the decisions we take here be uncovered with the electorate. One of the key issues are the majority leader, for example, raised our meeting and said didn't hear or some of the parliamentary, especially new entrants, was that. Most of them, first time in parliament, and you're deputy ministers.
Yes.
And omo time more to be our constituents on year Juma. They are torn on here. They are no kahubi, and some of the seats are also more and the proposal from parliament was that omo how best they can manage this in such that. At this very crucial time, so numbers not comfortable for anybody. The last thing you want to do is to influence somebody up or be taken into how or be approaching government business on the floor.
Absolutely.
Those were the proposal for the majority as a young such that nipa you free parliament, otherwise not proposal and the young funny panel free outside of parliament and the other argument was that often the panel so now so deputies need to do work on behalf of the ministers and MPs. Sometimes learning difficult.
Balancing act, and make us say even for the education sector, a name like Ekosiisen, who was the PRO for the ministry. Honestly, I think he's also on the education committee in parliament.
Exactly.
And to me, these are all new MPs, and they would also have to bid their time, and we see how things will go. And for more messages about on Dr. Bernardo Koboy Maka say the list as we know, MP Ulusu seat for now. MPB Olusu ni seat newa ni onka. But I've said for Dr. Bernardo Koboy, and there are exceptions to every rule. Dr. Bernardo Koboy will be heading to one of the agencies as CEO. That we can tell you. And as when the time is right, we'll put that name out. But Elton, Yemra, the backstory. The backstory now, NSA. Sawusha, the president kept the names of deputies to his chest for a long time. The last 3 days, even some of the substantive ministers, Ete or more, as deputy ministers. Unlike the first time of the president, where he had thorough discussions with the ministers to decide who becomes their deputy. This time, the president, and he kept the names close to his chest. Ministers, we are hearing say some of the substantive ministers eninye edian ababeto dwano and for some of the ministries the very very interesting ministers or many and deputies and that might lead to some realignment eventually.
Exactly, Obi. Say, I mean, this particular matter, ya TTB, also we have the ministers' new rule.
Yes.
In say a selective will be on any human and not just by convention. I mean, Constitution Ankasa HMO Article 79(1).
Yes.
Some appointments when I was consult because eventually, Omi never got an office number on my age. The skirmishes were on my area. Emwa. Now, Yatitin said some of the appointees, complaining they were not given enough information about the panel.
Who is becoming their deputy.
Input, were not really factored in. There's a few ones been
Yeah.
Now the Akobane said the Martin is a president if you Mako Congo, but maybe hopefully or China Saturday. Now they want Ions our differences going out. There's a possibility that there may be realignment.
Yes.
He may still be a deputy minister, but be a shift from maybe or not baby.
Yeah.
So that they can accommodate concerns.
Ministers
because already I know that some of the deputy ministers almost every in the last in the first time of President Akufo-Addo
Yes.
Amanfo bi
issues.
Abufo kakra. I mean, it's normal with humans.
Of course.
Amanfo expect bibi ambamusa akoba ensemble.
Yeah.
I'm told say meeting, President has reached out to most of them and why explaining the reason why in Abia. For this reason was the other mean sign from MKOBM. But it looks like Shedan Institute with a lot of them.
Yeah.
They are hoping that from now till 20th May Parliament they will who else will prevail.
Ironed out all
exactly.
those issues.
Now or start Juma Serbia enema ebetimi across a lot of enema na aba up in some of these issues. Some security reports are emphasize it. Suban Binuma, some MPs on the MPP side, parliament sittings and the constitution of government business threat to be a caucus. So one year we are, you will not come out and vote, and it will affect government plans and programs on the floor of parliament. All of these things, of course, certain names quite even came up as people who were working with the opposition party. At a very high level, some people were not happy any of the other. But when you boil down, a lot of people feel they have been left out of the scheme, and they thought that this will be the last time for them to. And some of the doors will be. From
now till Saturday,
exactly.
A lot would happen. We don't expect the list we've put out to change drastically
at all.
Just a few realignments here and there, and we also keeping some information close to our chest, especially on which ministers and I express a concern about the names of deputies or Mampenyi Ede Amawon. Some ministers legitimately I express a concern, say they cannot work with A or B. About 2 or 3 substantive ministers being our expresses are concerned, but we are keeping that info for now, hoping things will be sorted out in due course. Defense. I've heard. Okay, but even first, employment. The deputy would still
Bright
Recruit Bobe is still going to employment. Defense, one very critical ministry. I don't know. Does the name Henry Amankwa ring a bell?
I'm hearing it for the very first time.
Henry Amankwa.
I doubt if he's even a member of parliament.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, check it. But that is what the near about so far
for defense.
And it's look at defense, maybe just one deputy.
Yeah, one deputy. One deputy.
And because
I'm told Henry Amankwa is MP.
Okay.
And then which constituency? Chum check him. Henry Amankwa say the constituency. Dane.
I'm hearing Asante Boateng for railways.
Also for railways. Asante Boateng Benyu, I don't know, but we'll see how things will pan out. Eva, Ebri, or MP or constituency Benyu. Okay, and you would see. Asante Boateng nso ye MP and Henry Amankwa nso ye MP.
Ekosiisen
wow.
Asempa
And I'm told Asante Achem South.
Okay.
Asante Achem South. That's and Kofi Amankwa nso ye Etwima Kwanwoma.
Okay.
Etwima Kwanwoma. These names also remind me the last time Omanpenyin team call a cabinet retreat ewo Pediase no. we had the information said the president told the party executives, including all the regional chairmen and secretaries, said a lot of the appointments will go to the Ashanti region. And that people should understand, but for the Ashanti region, he would not be president. At least looking at how Neoma Esi Eko, in the last election. So a lot of his appointments will go there. I think the names coming out vindicates that.
That sounds like regional balance, provision, and also so.
So regional balance, it depends. The point is that once every region has an appointment, you satisfy that there would be imbalances. But the point is every region should be represented.
Ekosiisen
It be a region Bibenya 1, region Bibenya 2, region Bibenya 3. Bottom line, every region should have a rep in there. Ain't it okay? Kofi Amankwa Menu no ye Achima Kwawoma MP. And that's for Muamune. His name is what we are hearing. He is for the Onani Henry Amankwano for the defense ministry. And he would see. And Asante Boateng and so ye Asante Achem South.
That's the Kojoba opposite, yes, sir.
Yeah, no be Kojoba opposite. Say Asante Achem North, Central, and South na yiko jina no bo ko jina ya ha nti guy na wini wo obo eho no. Nti for more na mobus, at least we've covered defense, we've covered railways, and then we've covered employment for you. Obi say, Obi, what about Adome Kubefi and Sampine?
You didn't know where we are. Yes, yeah.
What was that? What is that? One list to be out.
Exactly.
Not only in the deal. But
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
I mean, the attitude, especially for MPs, are now. Bimo Bo and Joso said, or a deputy, ya Jeffrey and some Bimo company, committee credit, you don't matter so parliament, and say your committee, Papa Bia, every year. I just say, a buffo, the about to say, such people, the assurance is that exactly, you know, or one cost scout, or one pep board, or one I hear say, everything do what to swap.
Compare board, Bibra. But after the deputy ministers, one other areas is CEOs.
And also another issue.
And CEOs, we've heard some very interesting names. Some very interesting names. Very, very interesting names. Some of them, maybe next week. Remember CEOs, so some of the names we've heard and where they are going to. Next week, Nyameya Adomoa, CEOs. Let me say a very big good afternoon to two very good friends of mine, Perry Okujeto. Perry Okujeto is former deputy information and sports.
Yes.
Perry Okujeto, good afternoon. Samia Uku, the couple, good afternoon to you. Say American can next week. Nyame Adoma yebeba CEOs ne de eno eso. I'm told say
on Asempa FM.
For railways will it have two traditional no more two deputies.
Unless you're checking here, very sure.
Okay, because I hear say, your boy, which name did we even mention for railways? The Boateng guy, right? Your boy Boateng guy.
Asante Boateng.
Yeah, Asante Boateng. But I'm hearing, okay, Ghana Publishing Company. CEO, the full name here, David Asante.
Let
Boateng can
David.
We sure.
I don't know, but I think David Asante.
We sure say Boateng can Boateng can. Oh, okay. I'm told say Boateng can. Because I hear
what's that to say
on the Echo Railways. Okay. In fact, I've gotten that confirmation now. Say on na Echo Railways no. Yeah, Boateng Canadian, and David Asante Boateng. That's his full name. And apparently, Asante Boateng or
Asante
Achem South, no Dabi, and it is David Asante Boateng and
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Okay, Obi say, hey, Obi, I am Henry Amankwa a free foul. Is it me? Me patro enyewa. Henry Amankwa a free fire OKT, on a national service boss for Western region. Amankwa na ye kan enyewa OKT. Amankwa we no MP. Why? Ain't David Asante Boateng, Ghana Publishing Company CEO, is heading to the Railways Ministry as the deputy minister. Ain't another young man being elevated? You know, he brought some huge changes at Ghana Publishing Company. Let me say, congratulations to you, David. Congratulations.
Unfortunately, his attempt to so parliament,
through Nkoko and Farmer. And I think for the work he's done, etumi abuano ewo. And we'll see how things will pan about. Lot of messages coming through. We say, good afternoon, Obi. Now what's me MP? Honorable Patrick Yabu Amare Kwahi. Hey. Patrick Yabu Amare
they didn't pay.
So baby, I know
sanitation.
I know sanitation. But he's been at aviation before, right?
Debbie, so the deputy minister in has always been sanitation. And we've not sanitation.
Sanitation.
However, he's currently the vice chair of the finance committee. And
Patrick Boama is the vice chair. And then it's very likely he might remain.
And then
there.
I'm told say the it depends, the foreign affairs committee. And he said I'm maintaining our parliament there one way and say deputy Namaso.
He's a fine MP and deserves some juicy appointment. Jesse Emmanuel Benhine or Abeka. Jesse Bibi Ekaka Kone di Anshana Nason Aqua Kakra because we are deputy ranking, we are deputy chair on a committee. It becomes and also committee now a deputy chair no yet committee.
I was a committee kasi pa. And then I say that levels no cost.
Yeah.
Now, 10 years ago and 8 years ago, so chairman and a vice chairman of the finance committee, Obi, which a deputy minister, which a cabinet minister.
Which a cabinet minister, that's true.
I remember the cover parliament, that was between 2013 and 2016, after 2016 election, and I'm a free parliament. James Crucial Veggie, not the chairman of the finance committee. Now I can tell you, sir, the power no associate cabinet minister.
Wow.
If I can say, I'm a G for all the if you say na power no so because finance committee are buying loan near the
approval exactly
go through. And chairman and father now floor no so who sector minister and bear the amount. And he tells you how powerful and how influential that James
now exactly. Given a choice between deputy finance and finance committee chair,
I may go for the minister and accounts with a lot of clouds.
Clouds be.
Constituents who understand of who a chairman of the committee is, they don't even want to hear it. But we a minister, it gives clouds you some privilege. But in terms of work to influence any other, I mean, if you are competent, you are competent. Finance committee chairman of James Klucha, Dr. Marcus Ibeya, fine gentleman, competence never in doubt. But and also she said you have always a lot of work to do in parliament. If it's a buying financial I remember some time back now Dr. Sibeya boy can say number 2 days we are not on there in theater. Now the virtually no sleep in the office of parliament. Also go through documents near the entire machine or copy will take your whole and was about to in the office. That is how tough a human like said the American. That levels no cost. The loan seven no alcohol form. But 8 years ago, there was a committee chairman as finance there. Because the amount cabinet minister.
Obi, what about my MP or that member of parliament? Honorable. Oh, okay. Or that.
Is that what's saying?
David. Aqua. Alexander Kwesi Akwa.
Okay, and you've not heard the name. In fact,
Or saying deputy agree.
Now a chairman of the Roads and Transport Committee.
Oh, really?
Clearly, no.
In the one day out for now. Yeah, chairman for Roads and Transport, and they are out for now. Hey, by a more deputy national security.
And also, yeah. Another big contentious issue. Yet to resolve way up till now.
We say,
Ekosiisen
Obi
on Asempa FM.
Deputy Ministers list. No, say I dang, and I abu no. Or say that new entrant argument. Why are you guys laughing? I don't make my namesake Beba why. And also, so my name no day inside. How? Say Obama in Pokwa say, Unyan bid your time, Kakra. Why? So your time will come. Not now. We say great nominees for the education sector, but I would have loved to see my good friend who has abandoned me to serve as a deputy education minister. But I wish him well on the education committee. Ekosiisen. And Ekosiisen, which is that great friend of yours? I don't know, say Prince Sama and I say Ekosiisen Tasefua. Obi, I smell multimedia influence in the appointment of Marco Krekomante. Socrates are for how far? Eric Dankwa, Ewo Dobro, Eric Dankwa, Socrates are for the Yehui, Ediya Yehu, and a Yakachono. Yeah. Mark Okreku Mante. And he is the new deputy minister in charge of tourism and creative art. Obi Busa said, where is Dr. Insiansare heading to? Insiansare might maintain the advisor position. No?
Exactly. Yeah.
Presidential advisor on health.
On health.
So for advisors list, ni biaba.
Yeah, Oru Osafoma for Dr. Anthony Akuto say Oboshi Saikofi, media, the economy, and the senior presidential advisor.
Okay, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Your Safumafo is also what? Or then
senior presidential advisor
on generic. Congratulations to Duka and Mesa. This is from Pozo, and also good afternoon to Chieftaincy Minister Honorable Kojo Kum. And Nidia and Obi Busasa. Good afternoon, Obi. Please, no minister or deputy from the OT region, apart from the regional minister. Where is the regional balance? Kennedy, Yao, Afri, and Odeway Abba. Is that true? No, but mind you, sir, and to be fair, deputy ministers, they
are like four ministries.
Yeah, more four ministries. And we are looking at number 39 of them. Let's see how it goes. Where you say, Obi, please, good afternoon. What about the MP for Anya Soutum? Anya Soutum,
or a new MP, only they take you over from
Dr. Kisi,
the foreign minister.
Yeah, Dr. Kisi, or a new MP.
Or a new MP.
Yeah, a new MP.
A bad day.
A bad day. Why? Dennis Amwakun, who GTUC, who MP, was a or train Kakra. Na Oshesa de Nyoma ABC Ako. We say Obi. Let me see. Designate Deputy Minister of that's the Attorney General Diana Asunabadapa is a daughter of the late Benjamin Asunabadapa, former Council of State member under the Kufuor administration. That's from 2001 to 2009.
We don't know about it. It is possible.
Yeah. We say, good afternoon, Obi. Please, where is Honorable John Osei Frimpong, MP for Abrim constituency heading to? Kwabena see you father. Kwabena, why? Both Dame and Etia Yebu, apart from the fact that they are not MPs, are both from the Bono region. Duke's position was challenged by in the honor of Duka Hono and yet the illegal mining per se by independent candidates no near 28,000 votes no and so Duka, and this from Fortune Alimi, Daily Guide editor.
No, in Candy Paul, some of the mining areas, no, and people lose in. No, because no quantity, no, when no, easy. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
there was even a case and now
That's true.
we could have the court
Yeah,
in
that's
the
true. That's true.
That's what we are
Asempa
talking about.
FM.
Good afternoon to our affable and credible Dr. Kwame Afriye, aka DKA, National Organizer Hopeful for the NPP, Percy Ewo Seshi Yoso, and on the way Abrain. As we wrap up, no, let me do this. Was Honorable Obi Amwa given any position? Elder Maxwell Caesar Ewo Nsawem, Elder Honorable Obi Amwa is heading to the Local Government Decentralization and Rural Development Ministry. Where say Obi, where is Bernard Mona? Long time no here on your show. Kabiesi in second day. Kabiesi, Bernard is around somewhere in our country. Obi, what about Honorable Efrifa Mensa, Amasaman MP, JB Ewon Sawem, JB, Honorable Efrifa Mensa, a first time MP. When so say, Obi, no news on my sister, Honorable Francisca Otin Mensa. She got the highest vote for the president in the Ashanti region, even though she had an independent candidate in her constituency.
I know, sir, one of the, I've forgotten the name of the committee, but committee Bako or parliament on a chairperson.
On a chairperson.
Exactly.
Francisco Otin Mensa.
Exactly.
Ain't he technically out as a deputy minister. Ain't he, how it goes. We say, almost a gender committee, not chair.
Gender committee. So gender, social welfare, and
gender, children, and social welfare committee. When you are just
maybe I do the who anyway just sorting out.
Where's Obi? Good afternoon. Congratulations to Honorable Frank Anodompre, honored to receive a citation from the Registrar of the Scholarship Secretariat in recognition of his effort towards scholarship decentralization. Since the Secretariat establishment in 1960, it's only under Nanado that access was widened to the district level. Castro Anano from Nsawem and Onodiwe Abreye. Messages no endorsed. We say, what about Honorable Brian Achampon? Any appointment? Elder Caesar.
The entire deal baby. Before now, substantive ministers never Babontian. Yet is a biana. Overcall interior, and I say maybe a substantive
interior later
security.
And later bar Eastern Regional Minister.
And unfortunately, as we speak, and also so free Deputy National Security Minister and call Minister of State
at Interior.
And coming back there,
Asempa FM.
it won't happen. You can only move forward. And once substantive ministers, you can only assume that they be the MP mas any deputy minister.
Wow. Obi, now that many MPs are getting ministerial appointment, how can we push a Japa deal through? Because many might not be in parliament by then. I wish the constitution restrict MPs from being ministers. Gastima and Ewo Brekum, and he again says, Obi, so nothing for my Brekum MP. Brekum MP is here.
Obi, I just let me check it. So.
On your first timer?
No, the East, Ajenim Watten. Now, on Ora Jogati and the Railway Ministry. In fact, we are very close friends. It was virtually handpicked and put there. And Western Dr. Nyama Patolusu, parliamentary primary, a new one there. I'm yet to get the name. Ajenim Watten there, maintaining the baby as we speak. He was the deputy railway minister, Ora Jogati, as substantive minister.
He was the deputy railway minister.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what confused us. Thinking, say, no, I maintaining no, but David Asante Boateng. On a more serious note, who is likely to deputize Dr. Educhum and Kwekwajiman Menu, Education and Health, Anasayaka? So, Obama, we've said that. Into education, two, give to Chuma Mpofo. And
in team for you.
Reverend Intim Fojo and Eco Education. Health and Sono, Tina Mensa is the one going there. And also congratulations to John Kuma, Nana Madokua, and all others who made the list. Yebeshana yedi SC yewo nkomo bebre na di yashamo bo se yebekọ Takrade. The security situation in Takrade is getting out of hand by the day. And you would have to pick a report from there. Now, any police in Penny for Wahonso, Etumi, Eddie, and Como. Now, Yasha said, I'm told Treme is Brekum East, and he's a new member of parliament.
He's not just honorable Jenny Boateng, our West.
I don't know what West. Okay. One other thing, and so, and it's GRA4, we are told now, say, Ghana card, no. and the use the BBA, including your 10 numbers and any BBA. And the GR in Penny Forward had to come and throw light on that for us. Now, you who said the Neoma ABC Ako. And Obi was asked, which are the 4 ministries you haven't mentioned their deputies yet? I would have to check and see. You're more interior. Yeah, you're more interior. Which other one? We'll check and see. But at least for now, we've not mentioned interior. Yene GR in Pennyphone. This is a very important conversation. I say, Munina Muyi Masum na Mutieni 10 number no in here. And to see because of changes kakra eba with the advent of the Ghana card, we would have to listen to what will be happening